up there. They've definitely replaced these sewer lines then. Because see how this is cast iron right here? And then go the other way. Now it's my guess. The last one I just went as far as I could go.
Isn't this one gonna flow into the other one?
Yeah, they're all connected at some point, so a little bit of standing water, so then you can just take a picture.
Is that kind of like egg-shaped, not a circle?
Back here?
Yeah. Like that?
Oh, yeah, good catch. And there's an offset right there. This last one, this is going out that way. So it's probably going to connect with those ones. So I just went out until like I reached the other house almost. Yeah. Oh, I was going to look at the feet. Like 20 feet. And this is probably 50 feet over there. So it's basically offsets at every joint. There's a big one right there. This camera's actually easier to use than mine. Eric should almost just sell mine. It's way more expensive. Yeah, and mine, it's just heavy to move around. It's just so much lighter. The guy, one of the guys that just works for, it was like Sewer Tech or something, he was using one of these. I mean, this is what he does every day.
How was your eye going
It was good. It was like 2 minutes from my house, which is cool. And
how many employees do you have, you know?
no, I don't. But when I got there, he was like, I told him like, yeah, I finished the IGO like a while ago. Okay, so I hit the connection point.
You told him you work for Eric?
Yeah, I told him I worked for Eric, and he was like, kind of like, oh, you already have a job? Like, what? And then he was like, oh, sorry. He was like, well, these are kind of like, these ride-alongs are kind of like for, you know, us to like look to hire people, so, you know, it's kind of weird that you already have a job. I was like, oh, sorry. Like, I thought it was just like an educational thing. Like, I thought the ride-alongs were just like for our education. And I was like, well, I mean, I'm kind of part-time hours right now, so if, you know, if you want help on the weekends, I could certainly do that. And he was like, no, that's not our policy. Like, didn't want to do it. And then we kind of kept talking throughout the inspection, and he uses the same HIP software, and then he realized I was already like fully trained, and he was like, at the end when we were leaving, he's like, well, I guess if you want to do weekends, that's cool with me. I'll get you all set up and stuff. So then I was like, yeah, why not? Got a wedding coming up. I need some freaking money.
How much money are you trying to save?
I mean, I'm just trying to save as much money as possible, but, you know, wedding expenses come up quick, so.
Yeah. I figured when I get married, I don't want a wedding. It's too stressful. like more.
festival.
It feels like it's more for other people than it's even for like.
It really is. That's why we're having a really small wedding where initially it was supposed to start out small. And now we're up to like 60 people, which is still small compared to like average size is like 150 people. So it's still less than half, but
See, my thought process is like go to Vegas, get married there, then go on a honeymoon for like a week or 2 weeks, and just spend your money doing that.
yeah, well,
That's
and
so much more enjoyable and less stressful than
Oh.
having to plan a wedding
I know,
for other people.
I totally agree. I almost would have rather done that, but it's not my decision. And then so like 2 years ago when COVID started, right before it started, we bought tickets to Europe.
Oh wow.
And we were going to go to Italy. We had this whole trip planned, and then COVID hit, the airlines shut down. So
Did you get refunded?
no, they gave us just a voucher. So
Are you gonna use that for your honeymoon?
yeah, so now
That's nice.
we're going to go to Italy in October,